have the potential for these big combos, projectiles that can set up into different things, but also very difficult to play around without a lot of experience.
Yeah.
There's just, the hitboxes are so big, the projectiles cover so much space. As the teammate of the Link, you really have to know exactly how things are going.
Last time I saw like a Link in doubles was like, I don't know, French Tutoring and Lonesome playing together, right? That was like, and I used to like fight them back at, however long ago at Xeno's. But yeah, okay, going to be making it back onto the stage. Gryphon going to be looking for a little bit of a scoop. Doesn't get that up, but coming in with that side be so aggressively wow.
I think Bowser Jr. Moves up the tier list quite a bit in doubles. I think this character's pretty solid. I also think he's, we've seen with the results of players like Yoda Cage that, this character's not as bad as I think people used to think he was. But in doubles especially, he can be terrifying. The side B covers so much space. And because of the way his recovery works, it's not too hard for him to sort of wait for a teammate to protect him and then cover up what is one of his biggest weaknesses in singles.
Yeah, absolutely. But okay, trying to come in with that side B comes in a little bit too quickly, just jumping right into that down A. Doesn't get that dash attack, big whip punish. We got delay, backs off, looking for that F tilt, does not get it. Look, I mean, I feel like DeLay and Gryphon are playing off of each other like exceptionally well.
Yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this team so far. RiDEL and Hybrid keeping this close for sure, though, as we will see the stock go off of delay. But yeah, I'm really, especially Gryphon's PT is doing a good job of keeping these characters off stage whenever possible.
Okay, gets that neutral off, tries to back off and help out his teammate. That's exactly the kind of mentality that you do need to employ.
Oh, and Link forward throw into Ivysaur up smash. They take both stocks off blue team back to back there. Link forward throw, an insane combo throw in doubles. Hits so low to the ground.
Oh yeah. But okay, looking for that jump call out, not going to be able to get it. Neutral through a bit of coverage, and fantastic little back air, neutral down tilt. DeLay does not get that down tilt off. And I don't know, I just feel like Bowser Jr. has been landing kind of unsafely this match so far.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. has some really odd frame data. His up air, one of the best up airs in the game for sure. Everything else is like, it's safe-ish, but not always safe if you land right next to people. And certainly you have to use the range of it a little bit. And it's so hard to space so precisely when there's so much chaos on the screen in doubles.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea though. Trying to be able to convert off of that, but doesn't actually find it. DeLay trying to come back in with the forward. How do you actually land here? Double jumps back on, just using the protection of Gryphon, just saying, you know what, I don't need to go to the ledge. My teammate got me, my teammate's backing me up.
Oh, that up B is not quite gonna hit the Ivysaur, as we will see Gryphon switch over to the Charizard. Ooh. Good punish on the Flare Blitz, though. You were talking about that last time. If you can get that bounce, you're able to punish. And we also see an unfortunate situation with green team taking their own stock, but now we're in a weird spot here. 3 stocks to 2 for blue team, but blue team at a huge percent deficit.
A little bit of a team combo, good 25%. Could have been a bit more on delay, but hey, damage is damage at the end of the day. You just got to take that. Tries to get some mid stuff out there, but then lands a little bit too slowly. Not able to get that next back out like they were initially anticipating. Okay, Gryphon just dashing, shielding. How do you get back to center stage? Oh, getting called out on that up B attempt.
Ooh, an unfortunate there. RiDEL throwing the Mecha Koopa right into his teammate, because that Mecha Koopa has actually been something really strong for this blue team so far, but for RiDEL specifically. Green team has struggled a bit to deal with Mecha Koopa once it is already out, but that move takes so long to set up, you really need your teammate to give you space in order to get it going.
Okay, makes it back onto the stage, and
oh, that's rough. Just a miscommunication there. Both of them go for the combo follow-up, and now we got a 1v1. A decent percent lead for Bowser Jr., but definitely could still go either way. Bowser Jr. against Pokemon Trainer.
Oh my gosh, that F tilt definitely not intentional. Wanted like a drop down forward or something. Did not actually get it though. Okay, Charizard on deck, makes it back onto the ledge. Backs off a little bit. Good use of neutral beat. Wow.
Oh, that was so good. The runoff, double jump back to stage, and back air. DeLay and Gryphon take game 1 as Gryphon clutches out that 1v1 with Charizard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a crowd behind this.
And whatever region this is absolutely popping off. I love to see this.
Woo! Yeah, no, that was awesome. The jump off was excellent.
That was so good. Taking advantage of being a multi-jump character, you can turn around in the air like that. This was so smart, catching that spin out. Because Bowser Jr. can jump out of that, but when you do, you lose your double jump. Whereas if you spin, you can infinitely side B and keep spinning, or side B and jump out of it next time. So knowing that that was the safest thing RiDEL could go for in theory, Gryphon's ready to punish it and gets the hard call out with Charizard Bear.
Yep, and then also just like jumping out there and then double jumping back on. If you do with it, it is non-committal. Because you'll still be in a fantastic position to like ledge try.
Yeah, there was no way that was going to get punished. Definitely a really good situation for Gryphon regardless. And he gets the call out to take game 1. So we're going into game 2. I think we're going to see all the same characters.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any switch-ups. It is going to be exactly the same all around the board.
And going right back to PS2 as well.
Okay, starts off with that down it, tries to pick it up with the back heel. Gryphon not able to get much going. Fantastic little bit of a whip punish though. Up it, he's up tilt, Squirtle damage output at low percent. Always, always, always immaculate.
Yeah, the Squirtle combos really just keep going and going. And also going to have some a decent amount of combos that are safe against Foresight. You know, Mithra's not going to be able to just leave, which is very important against this character because this character is able to just escape from so much stuff that's true on everyone else. I can't believe they power crept bats.
Makes it back onto the stage. DeLay going to be looking for the neutral. Not able to get that F smash off. Looking for that falling up into the... What an unconventional option from Gryphon. Definitely looking for something swag.
Oh
but,
yeah,
didn't get it.
for sure. But that up air will even the stock count here. We did see Gryphon lose a stock early, but DeLay sitting very comfortably on this first stock until he gets caught by that side B up B combo there. But the bomb recovery will get him back on, and now we got a very even game, 5 stocks per team.
Okay, dashing and shielding, fantastic with punish on the neutral beat. Okay, maybe trying to get this ledge trap off on DeLay.
Right, and I like the adjustment made by Gryphon, able to shield that Mecha Koopa as it's coming up. Mecha Koopa will just fall down on its side if you shield it. It can still be picked up in that state until it despawns, though. So either Junior or the person who shielded it or whoever else can still pick it up.
Oh, but then side being and actually interacting with the Mecha Koopa. And you see, was that Neutralo that killed?
That was late Blink Nair.
That was on his own.
That was
too.
interesting. I think he was trying to just keep Bowser Jr. locked in shield so that Gryphon can get back to stage safely. But now we're in an interesting spot where the stocks are theoretically tied, but DeLay is sitting high percent on his very first stock still.
Yeah, DeLay is just acting as a fantastic stock tank right now, but the question is, can they actually run away with this lead? Can they do something with it? Oh, Gryphon taking so much damage, getting that back hill, fading back with the side beam, DeLay finally losing that first stock, and they're at quite a deficit now.
I love the idea, throwing the bomb back onto the stage in order to make sure that his teammate is safe in the 1v2, but just barely not close enough to recover without bomb recovery then, so it doesn't quite work out. But now we're kind of back to where we were last game, albeit with a little bit more percent on Green Team, where they're down 4 stocks to 3, but pretty far up in percent and could potentially find these kills soon.
Okay, Gryphon trying to land with that up air, not able to actually connect it though, just sitting in shield, being so nice and patient, tries to get out of the corner, and DeLay coming in so clutch. The MVP, the GOAT, able to get that kill, saying, Gryphon, I got you. I'm gonna get you out of this corner, come back to stage. It's time to play this game.
And now RiDEL sitting on that second stock still, but very high percent, especially against someone like Link, and also Ivysaur, of course. This is gonna be, oh, it's a huge call out there. It forced the share stock. And now this is a pretty commanding lead for blue team.
Double kick as that jab off. Fantastic target switch. Coming back on, saying, hey, buddy, you're not safe. You're not safe if you even think you are. At this moment in time, Gryphon jumping. Needs to go to DeLay ASAP, but DeLay fending for himself at that point. Able to get that hit. You see that Gryphon just like consistently playing back, looking for that back. You gotta make sure you don't accidentally kill your teammate in the process, though.
And yeah, at this point, you know, both Link and Charizard have so many moves that'll kill Bowser Jr., but you've got to be so careful. And they're blue team playing this really well, where they're keeping Aegis in front a lot of the times until basically right then, to just protect the Bowser Jr., who's at the super high percent, to keep this stock lead.
Gryphon taking so much damage, making it back onto the stage. DeLay just doing an excellent job, just getting rid of the enemy. And you do want to just only catch the landing on Bowser Jr. up if he goes above the ledge. It has so much landing lag.
Yeah, and it's hard to punish in the air because he has basically a Smash 4 air dodge when he's in the middle of that.
Oh, yeah.
So it becomes much easier to punish if you catch the landing. And still we see all 4 of them at super high percent, a stock lead for blue team. You know, there's certainly a world where green team finds both these kills, but yeah, it's not going to happen
not
there.
Impossible.
And now this is going to be really rough.
Against Charizard, you can still make it happen.
No, that's going to be it.
Okay, you know, I try to set it up.
Yeah. Both those characters so good at ledge trapping even on their own. You put them together, it's definitely going to be really tough to deal with. So we're going to game 3, and I think the biggest adjustment we saw from that game, the team combos and conversions from RiDEL and Hybrid were so much more consistent in that game. We were seeing RiDEL combo off of Blazing End. We were seeing these couple of hit, like 2 or 3 hit Bowser Jr. strings coming in, and then there was an Aegis all of a sudden there to pick up off of it. And just there was so much more damage output on a consistent basis off almost all their hits. Yeah. And they were able to take that game too because of it.
You also have like 2.5 teammates. You have Mecha Koopa.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about Gob. That's like a whole character that he has with Dragon before. Mecha Koopa, he's getting there. He's gonna grow up one day.
He's on his way.
It does like offer a lot of stage control, right? Because you just put it out there, just like, okay, this is gonna cover this option. My teammate typically knows also how to like play off of this as well. Such like a good, solid, consistent option in W's.
So we're taking some time to decide the counter pick game 3. It certainly seems like we're going to keep with all the same characters here. But we'll see if there's a different stage pick maybe. And it will be all the same characters.
Yeah, no switches out yet.
So game 3, our second game 3 so far.
Oh yeah, let's see how this ends up playing out.
We'll see what happens here. I do like the team comps that we're seeing here. A couple of more standard characters with the Mithra and PT, and then a couple of more unusual characters. I think everyone can see that Link is pretty clearly a good character, but an incredibly rare character still.
Yeah, definitely.
We see very little of him.
Yeah, definitely not like the most common nowadays. We see DeLay backing off a little bit, throwing out that side B. He's gonna come back down, not able to get anything going. Okay, just backing off a little bit. Already occupying kind of like that left side of the stage. I feel like Gryphon's damage output this game is not as much as it was in the previous two. Right?
No, and there's been a teammate there to break up a lot of that. And I think that's one of the big adjustments we've seen on that blue side.
Oh, and Gryphon and DeLay maybe stepping on each other's toes a little tiny bit, hitting each other a couple times.
I like DeLay being patient at ledge against the Bowser Jr. There's so many options Bowser Jr. has that are so hard to deal with. Oh, and somehow they both end up in the same spot. DeLay rolls through the jab, and Hybrid not ready to punish that roll. So the double F smash will kill Bowser Jr. and do a lot of damage to Pyra.
Yeah, but Pyra is still somehow alive. She is still hanging in there. Gets that neutral. DeLay not going to be able to combo off of it. Tries to go for the neutral yet again. Gryphon's damage output now looking absolutely phenomenal. Gets that down throw, waits, tech chase, and gets that upgrade too. DeLay going to be covering like a tech roll in there. Fantastic position.
And I like that because that's a specific adjustment that we saw from game 1 where they accidentally had a team kill in that exact same situation. That time, Gryphon playing safer while DeLay goes for the kill.
Yeah.
But they do drop that stock, and now we're kind of in this situation where you've got one team with a stock lead, one team with a % lead, and a pretty back and forth game overall.
Okay, DeLay gets that up smash, waiting a little bit, goes for that neutral, and big Bowser Jr. combos is what I would say. Falls down a little bit too quickly, does not get that next up air, but that is one of the best ways for Bowser Jr. to get damage, those up air combos.
And that Link Fair will take out the first stock from Hybrid's Aegis, and now we're in even stocks across the board. RiDEL certainly in the most danger of dying at this point.
Oh yeah.
Anything like an Ivysaur up air, Link Fair, all of that will take the stock for sure.
Okay, DeLay throwing out that bomb, dashing in, dashing out, comes back in with that neutral. Double jumps to safety. Gonna be eating a down throw, excuse me.
And there we see, even though it's just a simple 2-hit combo,
Ooh.
we do see those conversions still coming out from blue team, but again, the Link up throw into Ivysaur up smash. Such a strong punish, and we see a big punish on the Bowser Jr. down throw as Gryphon is able to take the stock and give green team the lead.
Good coverage, by the way, from like Bowser Jr. to come back to the side, being teammate nice and safe. At that point in time, Gryphon coming back on a little bit too aggressively, backing off, looks like that side B, but maybe a little bit too hungry for this kill. Pilot is right, able to get that side B off. The question is, how do you land? Down it is going to be the move of choice.
And we've got a really tight situation here. A big up air from Gryphon, and now it is 4 stocks to 2. Certainly not out of the question yet, though. This is very high % on both sides on green team. But they are looking very confident in this game. I really like the Kalos counter pick. It's a fantastic Pokemon trainer stage. Also pretty solid for Link. And they're making really good use of the extra space and the platforms all the way to the sides.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but that is going to be Gryphon now on the last stock. DeLay going to be quickly matching them, right? So Gryphon needs to get out of this disadvantage, jumping to safety. DeLay saying, I got you. Just hold on for just a little second longer. Doesn't get that F tilt on Bowser Jr. DeLay wants that kill. DeLay wants it so bad, but doesn't get
not
the drag
going
down.
for the up B there. Fair one up B is a true combo and a kill confirm, but definitely very risky. If you miss it, it's an incredible amount of lag, almost a full second.
But at 11%, I feel like that is a good time to go.
It's true. And we now see a huge % lead. Green team looking really good. If DeLay and Gryphon can get the stock off of either one of them, they're just moments away from winning this set.
That boomerang was such a good idea for DeLay. The spacing, the positioning was all on point, but then just a little bit off at the end.
Oh, and an unfortunate team kill from blue team. And now this is a tough 1v2. RiDEL going for side B up B a little too early.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much anything will kill here. Any Link move that is not a throw, and then the throws will go into a Zard move that'll kill. Zard can kill with up throw. And the up smash will take it. DeLay and Gryphon taking this set. A wild back and forth set there as they claim it 2-1.